Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to Gillette Stadium in Foxborough, Mass. Today we've got a Week 5 matchup in store here, as it'll be the Seattle Seahawks taking on the New England Patriots. Seems like we were just starting training camp, but here we are in October, and off we go on EA Sports. And he's going to be stopped cold. Good coverage there by the kick team to bring that return to an abrupt halt.
Here we go. 180. 11 MT.
Burrow on play action. He'll get this into the hands of Odunze. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
Play action here on the first play from scrimmage. They want to see how the linebackers are going to react. Are they looking to stop the run, or are they going to sit back in coverage? A really nice job there of going in attack mode early, and they pick up a quick first down.
One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10.
Here we go, here we go. 11 MT, 11 MT.
A former Oklahoma State Cowboy is Chuba Hubbard. And a missed tackle there as he pushes forward for a gain of 4. The Patriots at a disappointing 0-4 through the first month of the year. It's been really a lost first month of the season, that's for sure.
And they still believe they have potential. They still believe they're a good team. But they have to absolutely start showing it right now. 0-4? That doesn't even sound right to them. But let's face it, you are what your record says you are until you break out of it.
Here we go, here we go. Big 13, big 13. 11 Thomas.
Second down, another chance for Hubbard. And now they're going to get him down right at the line of scrimmage. Call it a gain of a yard, and it's going to bring out 3rd and 5. You talk about this Seahawk defense. They were excellent in that win over the 49ers last week.
And it was the pass rush that really keyed their victory. Got to the quarterback 6 times for sacks, and plenty of other turbulence in the pocket for him as well.
They'll come up facing 3rd and 5.
Let's get set. 180.
Burrow looking to pass. He'll get this complete to the running back, Hubbard. And he will have a Patriots first down by about a yard as they find a way to convert there on 3rd down and 5.
And they'll use him out in the backfield, and sometimes quite a bit. They're just trying to get him touches any way they can. 4 catches a week ago. There's another one right there.
So from Seahawk territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 46. That's out quickly to Bateman. They'll wind up getting 7 on the play, and that'll bring up 2nd down. That's probably as simple of a throw as he'll have all game.
And good for everyone. Good for his completion percentage. Good for the receptions for the receivers. But you know how they work on that. They have footballs with no laces. So that as soon as you get the snap, you're just throwing the football. All right? You're not trying to find the laces and grip it a certain way. That takes time. Just get the ball and throw it. So that's how they practice it all the time now, too.
Now Burrow. To the left side, into the hands of Odunze. And he gets this down inside the 35 before going out of bounds. They clearly wanted to come out, Charles, and be aggressive throwing the football, and they've been pretty efficient along with that aggressiveness. He's now 4 of 4 on this opening drive.
Yeah, and that's led to a fresh set of downs. I like what he's doing back there. You can tell he's at ease, feels good about what he's doing. I think if I'm the play caller, I'm reading that, and I'm continuing to let him throw the football.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
Here we go. Right, 80.
Straight ahead with Hubbard. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
Oh, there's plenty of traffic waiting for him up the middle. But give him credit, he tried barreling through anyway. They're fortunate to get a yard out of that one.
Clock rolling as we hit the midway point of this first quarter.
11. Here we go. 180. 11, MT, tight. 11, 12. Stop.
Here's Burrow. Looking middle, and it's incomplete. Xavier McKinney, the one to get a hand on it defensively. You talk about this Seahawk defense. This crew against the pass, it's been a real struggle. 2nd from the bottom in the NFL, number 31.
Theories abound. People have opinions. But too often for this team this season, it's been the big play that's done them in.
They need to get this to the 24 on 3rd down.
Here we go. Cut. 180.
Play clock down to 2, and we get a signal and a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Play number 9 on the drive coming up, and they need 9 yards on 3rd down.
Here we go. 12. 180. 11. 11.
Here's Burrow setting up to throw it. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. And unable to connect. Incomplete. Now give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down.
Brandon, we saw these defenders flying to the football in their win last week, and nothing has changed. They're still moving around quickly and forcing incompletions.
Now Jake Elliott for the field goal try. On the left hash, officially it's called a 51-yard attempt. And this is off the left upright. And it comes back, it's no good. And this will remain a scoreless game.
That was an ugly-looking kick, and the snap, largely to blame. These special teams operations are relying on everyone being on the same page, so even the slightest hiccup can lead to some missed kicks, and that's exactly what we saw here.
And because they couldn't hit the long field goal, they are set up nicely offensively at the 41, 1st and 10. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. They'll give him 4 yards there, and that's going to bring up 2nd down.
Well, offensively, that's the mismatch that you want. You want to force a linebacker to try and cover your back out of the backfield, out in some open space. But linebackers nowadays, they run like backs, and they take a lot of pride in covering. What a nice play he made there in the open field.
Ball spotted at the 45. Here's a 2nd down and 6. On the ground, here's the rookie from Notre Dame. And he'll be taken down just shy of midfield after a gain of about 4.
If you're a football guy, that's a pretty run because everyone is in sync right there. Obviously, the guy carrying the ball, but how about the people up front? Leverage, athleticism, they created some nice space for him.
2 yards still to go. 3rd down now. He's across midfield. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. A pickup of 24 on the 3rd down conversion.
And let's face it, that what we just saw there, not a surprise, is it? I mean, this is what he does well. And if you don't tackle him as soon as he catches the ball, this is the end result. Big yardage after it.
Got the speed, the agility, so good with run after catch. And we're only in the 1st quarter, so they better get a wrangle and a hold on that quickly.
Yeah, you're exactly right. And what's really difficult to try and defend him is if you want to press him so that you get him on the ground quickly after the catch, a lot of times he'll just run past you at the initial point of contact and he'll go deep.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 20-yard line.
This 2nd and 4. And now here's a carry heading left. And this won't be enough to pick up the 1st. A gain of 2, 3rd and 1. That's some good tackling there to keep him short of that yellow line.
Yeah, defensively, all I'm thinking is that on that play, get me to 3rd down. Get me into a position where I can make one more play and get my defense off the field.
Heavy set out there on 3rd and 1. Shot here on the ground. And he will not only not get the yard he needed, he goes the wrong direction. A 3-yard loss. 4th down now. Tyler Loop now to try the field goal. On the left hash mark, this a 38-yard attempt. And his kick is indeed good, and that'll do it for the 1st quarter of play. 3-0 after 1 on EA Sports. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And they will wrangle him down a couple yards shy of the 30.
1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Y'all gon' make me lose my mind. Up in here, up in here. Y'all gon' make me go all out. Up in here, up in here. Y'all gon' make me act a fool. Up in here, up in
The Pats at the line, ready to go. This one a little slow to get cooking. Just a 3-0 scoreline as they begin with a 1st and 10. They'll wind up getting just a yard out of it. And that will bring up 2nd down.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. They're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
On 1, ready?
They work now on 2nd and 9.
Gun. Cut. 180. 12. Cut.
A give up the middle. Hubbard trying to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And no more.
Sometimes your philosophies get challenged at times you don't want them to. They did try to stick to the running game on the first 2 plays. Didn't amount to much.
And now facing a 3rd and long at the outset of this drive. 3rd and 8.
Here we go. Can. Cut.
Now it's Burrow. it's going to be incomplete. The contact there enough to jar that ball free, and it brings up fourth down.
Looks like a second empty possession to start the game, and certainly not the way you want to start when you're coming off of a loss last week. Every team talks about starting fast. They're hoping on their next possession it can be a delayed fast start and get them going.
The Patriots send out their punter as he's on to punt for the first time this afternoon. He punted 4 times in the loss last week as he gets this one away here. We'll call that a punt of 54 yards. Well struck. And it'll be Seahawk football, 1st and 10. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And they split the uprights last time for 3. They've got the lead. They're not going to play this conservative. They're not hoping for another field goal. They're hoping for a touchdown.
I'm with you on that one. I like where your head is. I like the way you're thinking because you're exactly right. Trying to sit on a lead and play that way, that doesn't work too well for most teams. Run your offense. Run what you do best. Exactly. Put it all the way down and try to increase your lead in a big way. And the best way to do it, touchdowns.
A passing down here. 5 receivers on the field as they look at a 2nd and 8. Back to throw. That's going to be caught by Kirk. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down.
First and 10 at the 29-yard line.
Hands it off out of the gun. And room to run as he's out past the 35-yard line. 8 yards on the pickup, and now they'll have some options on 2nd and short.
Good yardage there on first down. Exactly what you want. Get yourself set up to keep making first downs, keep the clock running. And if they're smart, you're starting to milk the clock. No hurry before you run your 2nd down play.
2nd and a couple. Keep leaning on the running game. Back to the ground. Looking for a cutback lane, but nothing there as he's met at the line of scrimmage.
The running lanes have definitely not been there for him here in the first half, and I don't think it's all been his fault. His offensive line hasn't given him much space. A loss results there.
Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. Flag comes in. This might be a free play. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. So with the completed pass and the yardage they got, they'll decline the penalty.
So obviously more yards on the pass completion than they would have gained with the penalty. They did the math. They did it well, and it works for them.
Following the penalty, they'll go back to the run game. And he maneuvers up the middle for 3, and it's 2nd down.
Well, that's just a pile of bodies there, and that's when you kind of find out who's a tough guy, right? Who can stand up and make a play. It was only a 3-yard run, but for both sides, they had to walk away from that feeling like, okay, I can stand up when the going gets tough in here.
From the 46, here's 2nd down and 7. And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. Now he's loose down the left sideline. And he is in for the Seattle touchdown. a great effort there. His 12th rushing touchdown on the year. And they are able to add on to their advantage.
Bottom line, when you play a runner with these talents, you've got to be able to wrap up and get him on the ground. Or the first person who gets there, hold him up long enough for the next wave to get there and get him down. Otherwise, he will continue downfield and find pay dirt.
Tyler Loop now for the extra point. It's up and good, and that'll increase their lead to 10-zip.
Seahawks 10, Patriots nothing. Tyler Luke set to kick off.
Now after the touchdown, Loop back out to kick this one away. And he returns this to the 22.
First and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
New England with a first down as they begin the drive. And 3 and out on the last drive. No points on the scoreboard. A little soul-searching now.
I would say so, and they need to help out their defense a little bit. They've had to be on the field a lot more than normal, put them in some tough spots. But what's the old adage? When you get another chance, it gives you a better chance to do it right.
That's good for our Patriots. First down. First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
We've hit the 2-minute mark of the first half. 10-0 our score.
Here we go. Big 13. Big 13. 11, 11, 11, 11.
They go play action with Burrow. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down.
Complete.
This team is not going to make it easy for you. They're a physical group, and we just saw it there on that play. It came in, made the contact, just as he's trying to haul it in.
Second and 10.
Here we go, here we go. Shot. Right 80. Right shot. Shot.
Burrow will throw. That's going deep for Bateman. And that will be incomplete. Trying to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be third down.
They decided the opportunity was there and launched a deep ball, but he was unable to get away from the defender, couldn't create space, couldn't uncover the end of the route, and that one winds up incomplete.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has them staring at a 3rd and 10.
11, 11. Here we go. Right 80. 12, 12, 12. Eleven, 11, 11, 11. Stop.
To the air again, Burrow. And that is incomplete.
Oh, that's some good closing speed there defensively, because that looked open for a minute. But that's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up, converged on his man, and broke the play up.
The Patriots send out their punter as he'll kick it away for the second time. And he'll go ahead and field this at the 5. So possession goes over here on the punt. And it'll be Seahawk football as they take over deep in their own territory. Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway.
Well, certainly they'd rather have the scenario they had last time out, Charles. Remember, they had the short field. They took it in the end zone. Now this is going to have to be a longer, more sustained drive if they want to get points.
Yeah, a little bit more of a quick strike opportunity last time by where they were on the field, and you're exactly right about that. But now, backed up a little bit. What's that old expression we love to use? Time to matriculate the ball down the field and try and do it again.
We've seen him break off a big run already in this game, and for a second, that would look like it might be another.
Yeah, I think that any defense would say, look, we can't let him get to the second level, because sometimes he'll break off the big run on his own, but oftentimes you get additional blocking at the second level, which gets you deeper into the secondary.
Right back to him on first down. And nowhere to run on the interior of that defensive line. He'll get back only to the line of scrimmage. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
They went right back to him, but he pretty much had nowhere to go on that play.
Now, the previous carry looked pretty good. That one, maybe he was a little tired. I don't know.
Yeah, maybe he should have tapped out and had a second back come in and maybe make that run. Who knows?
Second and 9. From the gun, they'll try to run it. 97 yards rushing for him now as his fine rookie season continues. Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop him with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. Here comes third and the length of the football.
Let's go now.
One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. Now the Seahawks call the second of their 3 timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half.
And with that run, he's already at 100 yards here before halftime. So if he sees the same kind of action in the second half, he could be on his way to a career game.
A pair of first downs gives him a 1st and 10 up at the 44.
Come on, set. 60 Bison, 60 Bison. Go.
Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. So they'll get 8 out of that completion. And that'll bring up a 2nd down in just a couple. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Now he's going to step up, and a big loss here as he's taken down. 7th play of this drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down.
It looks like they'll move things around here.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw.
And looking for Kirk, but this pass is intercepted.
Picked off by Marshawn Lattimore. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half. 3rd and long that time. He was trying to make something happen, but a little too risky.
Well, the field tilted on him, and what I mean by that is what you said, 3rd and long, got to push it downfield to try and pick up the first down. Defensive backs live for this situation, and they took advantage of the young man right there.
Here we go. 180. 11 MT tape. 11 MT tape. Stop.
They're passing here. Joe Burrow letting one go deep for the end zone.
And that's where you want to use your big tight end. Let him use his size and frame to go up and get the deep ball in the end zone. But that time, they couldn't connect.
incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10.
Big 13. Big 13. Stop.
Now it's Burrow. And that would get a right-up incomplete. Nearly an interception in the end zone. Probably should have been. 3rd down coming up.
And that's where you're counting on a receiver's size being an advantage. They were hoping he could go up the top of a smaller DB and haul that one in. A good thought, but that time it didn't work out.
For the field goal, a 40-yard attempt.
The kick by Elliott is good. And that will do it for this first half. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. The Seahawks with the advantage, and they get the football first as the second half is underway. And that one not returnable, not by a long stretch, over the back line of the end zone, so that's going to be spotted up at the 35-yard line. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And they've got the lead, CD. What do you expect from them in the second half?
Well, I like what they were able to do up the ground in the first half because they had a lot of success running the ball, and I certainly think we'll see more of that. But I keep an eye on that defense, and I think their coaches up in the box will do the exact same thing. If they start to see 1 or 2 guys start to creep towards the line of scrimmage, that'll be licensed to take some shots downfield.
Second and 7.
And they'll send the tight end in motion here. Here's a 2nd and 7. And this throw incomplete. And the defender all over him that time, but it's going to lead to 3rd down.
This has certainly been a physical game so far. Limited scoring opportunities for both sides. And there's another chance that goes unfulfilled.
The backfield empties out. It's 3rd and 7.
He'll look to throw. He's got his target. That's complete. And he gets this one to midfield before he's brought down. Just his 2nd catch of the game so far. This one moves the chains.
Whenever we talk about moving the sticks and controlling the football, there's a great example right there. Those are the 3rd downs you need to convert to win football games. We're in the 3rd quarter of this one, and this is a tight one. In order to maintain pace, keep the ball away from the other team, and put points on the board, those are the plays they need to continue to convert.
And completes it to Kirk over the middle. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 42-yard line.
From the 42 now, here's 2nd and 2.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw.
That's into the hands of Iomanner. Down the sideline he goes.
And he is in for the Seattle touchdown.
Alec Iomanner,
His 2nd touchdown on the season.
and the Seahawks have taken a 2-touchdown lead now.
And that is the definition of yards after catch. They go short on the pass, and the receiver does the rest.
Seems so harmless, doesn't it, to throw it underneath a short pass like that? But boy, it gets dangerous in the hands of the right receiver as he makes a move and takes it the distance.
Luke now for the extra point.
It's up and good, and that makes it 17-3.
Seahawks 17, Patriots 3.
After the touchdown, Luke back out to kick this one away. And able to get this across the 20, but not much. Further as he's dropped it to 23-yard line.
Their own 23-yard line.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. And their deficit a little wider than it was at halftime. Does that touchdown a minute ago change the thinking here at all?
I think it does, at least a little bit, because now urgency has to start setting in. You can't go out there and go 3 and out and run the risk of falling behind substantially, but you have to do it without pressing, because pressing, that'll lead you into bigger errors.
Right off the bat, it's a first down to start the drive, 12 yards.
First down. First and 10 at the 36-yard line.
On one, right? Here we go, here we go.
Play action. It's Burrow.
And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's second down.
We saw this a lot in the first half, and it continues. These receivers just not able to get much separation.
So that means they have to win the 50-50 balls. They've got to go up with the defender and find a way to start coming down with them.
And this time, contact and another incomplete pass. They'll try again from the 36 on 2nd and 10.
Here we go, here we go. Wide 80, 11, 11, 11.
Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. He'll dump this one off to Hubbard. They get 6. That'll leave him with 3rd and 4.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
11 MT tight.
Again, he'll drop to throw.
Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he will have the Patriots first down as he'll be marked down a yard or 2 past the marker following a gain of 6.
And Brandon, from our time in college football, where receivers weren't running the traditional NFL route tree, one thing they did learn, find open areas, find soft spots, and set up and catch the ball. And I think we just saw that there.
Yeah, we saw that indeed, picking up the first.
Well, they've been back on their heels a little bit here on this drive, but a chance to exhale just a little bit there with incompletion on first down. Now they have to gear up, try and get 2 more stops, and escape this drive.
A 2nd and 10 now. 3rd quarter action from Foxborough.
Here we go. Can. Todd. 11,
And
11.
Burrow going to change the play.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Burrow. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
just what they need, a lecture from me, but subpar offense is what helped get them into this spot. And now they're continuing the trend with incompletions. That won't get them out of it if they don't change something soon.
Let's get set. White 80, 11, 11. 12, 12, 12. 11, Thomas. 11, Mighty. 11, Mighty.
From the shotgun, Joe Burrow. And he's caught. And that'll wind up moving the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the Seahawks 39. The Patriot passing game is rolling. They've got another first down.
Gun. Cut. 180. 11, Mighty. 11, Mighty. 12.
Again, it's Burrow. Oh, he tried to fit it in on the slant, and it's intercepted. And he'll take this across midfield and inside the 45.
Well, the timing is everything on a route like this. He tried to drive that football into a tight spot. And if you're a little early or a little late, chances are there's going to be someone there. And sure enough, this one's going the other way.
On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right at a yard.
First play of the drive, let's give credit all around. Excellent blocking, but the guy carrying the ball, he was the finisher. A really nice run.
Second down and a yard. They're going to look to throw. Complete. Jefferson the target. And he'll get this one down to about the 20-yard line. It's a gain of 15. First down, Seahawks.
And now we get into the psychology of the whole thing, because a lot of teams with a 2-score lead in the third quarter, they almost become defensive with their offense, just playing not to lose. I think with this team, you got to figure at this point, this is a great spot for them to go into attack mode, really try and put the hammer down and finish this one off.
Open man is Kirk, complete. This will be a 5-yard pickup as they move it from the 20 to the 15. Now 2nd and 5. Here's a give up the middle. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. It'll be a loss of a couple on the play, so now third down coming up.
Well, that was one of the few times they've been able to contain him thus far. He's over 100 yards for the game, but he lost a bit off his total on that carry.
So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage. On third down, he'll drop to throw. That pass caught by Kirk. And he will score. Touchdown, Seattle. Christian Kirk, his first touchdown on the year. And the Seahawks are able to extend their lead in the final seconds of this third quarter.
When you're a great route runner, it makes you that much better as a receiver, because now your quarterback trusts that you're going to be where he expects, and he's able to deliver the ball on time.
Point after, right down the middle. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21.
Patriots 3. Tyler Luke set to kick off.
Now after the touchdown, Luke back out to kick this one away. Look at the spin. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22.
At their own 22-yard line.
New England with a first down as they begin the drive. Not an ideal way to end their previous drive. They threw the interception, Charles, after they had built up some momentum. They were moving the football, but something to at least build on for this offense as they run back out here.
Yeah, you're right about that. Up until that last play, everything was working pretty well for this offense. Gaining chunks of yardage, getting first downs, really making a push for the end zone, and looked like they had a nice rhythm going. Now you got to have a short memory here. Don't focus on the interception. Focus on what came before it and get back to it.
Back now in Foxborough. A lot of folks starting to make their way to the parking lot. Their guys trail big here to begin quarter number 4.
One, ready?
Don't need it all back at once, but you figure they're going to need something here. 17 yards to go on second down.
Hot.
Now Burrow. Looking for Bateman. He's got him complete. And he'll get this out to the 34-yard line. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains.
First down.
You cannot write these guys off just yet, not with a quarterback like that under center.
You mean it actually crossed your mind with him running the team that you could actually maybe write this game off?
Not yet.
Not a chance. Not with him. We've seen it too many times.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
Gun.
Here's Burrow setting up to throw it. They'll run the screen with Hubbard. And he'll get it out near the 40 to the 39. You got the big lead defensively. Willing to give them that underneath stuff, right?
And this is why you work on your tackling. Tackle them after the catch, inbounds, keep the clock running. Just go ahead and bleed the game out that way.
Ball on the 39. Here's a 2nd and 5.
Here we go. Big 13. 11 MT tape. 11 MT tape.
Out of the gun, it's Burrow. On the throw, led him too much that time. It's incomplete.
They lead big, and a major part of that has been how they've taken their play to a whole new level this second half. No points allowed since the break, and you can add another incompletion to the total number that they forced in this runaway contest.
The offense on 3rd down, they've hit it 50%, 3 of 6 to this point. This will be 3rd and 5.
White 80. White hot. Eleven. Check them out.
Burrow looking to pass. Had his hands on it, couldn't bring it in. Pretty symptomatic of how this game's been going. It just seems like all game long there hasn't been a lot of sync quarterback to wide receiver on this side of the football.
They haven't been on the same page, quarterback and receivers. Heck, they haven't been on the same grease board when you draw plays up. They haven't been on the same Surface tablet that you look at on the sidelines. Nothing's worked for them. They've got to find a way to start matching each other's movements.
All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it.
11 mighty. 11. 11. Shot.
They'll try and throw for it with Burrow. Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Inside the 10. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown.
Little choice, Charles, but to go for it right there, and that pick six will be the icing on the cake.
Yeah, you don't know how many more possessions you're going to get, so really you're almost at the point of no options. Have to go for it. Bottom line, though, is defenders know that as well. They know you've got to throw the football. Had the right defense call, able to make a nice play on the ball, and that's all she wrote.
On his loop for the extra point.
And that'll increase their lead to 28. So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air.
And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24.
First and 10 at their own 24.
On one, ready?
The Pats at the line, ready to go. It's now appearing that this losing streak is going to continue. You know, the coaching staff was confident that this was going to be the game to stem the tide, but that just has not been the case. Rashawn Gary in there to get him, and that is sack number 6 now for him on the year.
Well, someone's closing in on the league lead in sacks. He came into the game in the top 5. Now you add 2 more to his total.
That huge loss on the sack makes this job much more difficult. It's now 2nd down and 22 yards to go.
12, 12, 12. 11, 11, 11. Stop.
Burrow will throw. Now he drops it incomplete. And then struggles continue here.
And that's another play that's painted the picture of this game overall. It's been a blowout. It's been continually fueled by big turnovers and stops for one side and an inability to advance the ball from the other.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down.
180. What is up? 11, 11. 11, Thomas. 11, 11, 11, 11.
Now it's Burrow.
He gets this one to Hubbard, complete.
And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter. Let's see how this plays out. Got to try it here. He's back to throw.
He's got his man. That's a Dunze.
And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down.
A gain of 15 yards.
Now Burrow changing things up here.
Patriots, first down. 1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
They'll look to throw again.
That's complete. It's Jalen Pope.
And he's brought down. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first.
With this game well in hand, perhaps we are seeing the coverage lighten up a little bit as they got burned there a bit for a first down.
But we certainly know the coach isn't happy along the sideline because he certainly wants them to finish this one out the way they started it. He doesn't want to give up any soft completions, no late points. He wants his lead to stay right where it is.
11.
Here's Burrow. And that's going to be incomplete.
Zone coverage there, and they were playing deep. That makes it obviously a little bit harder to run by guys. At that time, there was not much of a window to get the ball in there, and it winds up incomplete.
Here's 2nd and 10.
Here we go. 180. Wait, shot. 11. 11 MT. Shot.
They're passing here. Joe Burrow.
That's complete. Left side to Bateman.
And that'll wind up moving the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the Seahawks 30.
That's another Patriots first down.
11.
Now they'll change things around before the snap.
Shot.
Now it's Burrow. Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone.
That's coverage you'd expect to see in a tie game late. Not in a lopsided game like this. They are not letting up.
Now a 2nd and 10.
Here we go. 180. Shot.
Burrow on play action. Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a first down. Well done. It's a pickup of 16 there, and it'll lead to a new set of downs.
1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
Here we go. 180. Shot.
Throwing again, it's Burrow.
And that one too far in front. He couldn't reel it in. It's incomplete.
At this point in the game, they've got to continue to try anything they can. They're still working at it, even though this one feels like a lost cause.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down.
Here we go.
Back to throw again.
He finds Bateman over the middle.
They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4.
It's a gain of 6. Makes it 3rd and 4.
Now the Patriots going to use one of their timeouts. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages.
I'm fine. Ready? Let's get set. 180. 11 mighty. 11 Thomas. Shot.
And Burrow going to throw again. And now Burrow going to be intercepted yet again. It's Roger McCreary with the pick. And the Seahawks are going to take over at their own 2-yard line. And that one, Charles, is just going to about wrap up what was no doubt a dominating defensive performance.
Yeah, I don't care what team it is. I don't care who you play, whether they're strong offensively or not. Just giving up 3 points in the NFL, That's absolutely a dominant performance and one that they can build on.
Oh, nice move. Still going. And finally shoved out up past the 40-yard line. 153 yards rushing for him now as he's carried it 16 times.
Well, that's a carry they have to be satisfied with. And throughout this game, they've been satisfied with what he's given them. Whenever they've needed a big run, a first down, he's the guy they've turned to. And it doesn't matter what the defense thinks. They feel like they've got the confidence to keep handing it to him and keep picking up good yardage.
Running game working. They'll stick with it on first down. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere.
Brought down by DJ Wanham. Historically, this is such a tough, loud venue, but you can hear a pin drop right now. A lot of fans long gone, not used to seeing a lopsided score like this.
Call it a gain of 6 on the play, and now it's 3rd and 3. Now the Patriots will use the second of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. In need of a conversion on 3rd down. They had the big play to start the drive. Not much sense.
60 Bison, 60 Bison. Ready?
They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. That is not going to be any help as they dump it behind the line of scrimmage. The Patriots will take their 3rd and final timeout as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. The Seahawks send out their punter. Always a good sign when your first punt comes in the 4th quarter. And he'll get credit for a punt inside the 20, not by much, but inside the 20 at the 19-yard line. New England with a first down as they begin the drive.
Gun.
Well, CD, it's all window dressing at this point. I mean, the best they can do is end the game with a nice drive to maybe build some momentum to move forward into their next contest.
Yeah, with how offside this game has been, even one score might not do a lot of cosmetic good on the scoreboard, partner, because it's just about looking forward at this point. Get a touchdown here, give yourself some positive momentum and reps to focus on when you get back to practice in the next couple of days.
Now then, after the sack, it'll be interesting to see what they have planned for 2nd and 23.
180. Plays hot.
They go play action with Burrow. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't get in.
Looks like they're going to keep throwing to the bitter end. This one's long since over, but give them credit. They're going to go down fighting. That one, incomplete.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down.
Are
you kidding me?
11.
Are you kidding me?
Really? This cannot be happening. 12.
From the shotgun, it's Burrow. Now a desperation throw deep downfield.
And this one incomplete. And another throw that really could have been, maybe should have been intercepted. That would have been number 4. Instead, it's 4th down.
empty. Here we go. Can.
As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. But they're going to wrap him up as he'll go down well short of a first. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And now possession's going to go over with a football at the 20-yard line.
first down, they'll go to the ground attack. And they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals.
Well, this is long since over, and some might see this as overkill, but remember, this is a team that puts on the hard hats, grabs the lunch pail, and tells everyone, we're going to give you a full 60 minutes. And that's exactly how they're playing this one out.
Luke now for the extra point. And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead. Now after the touchdown, Luke back out to kick this one away. A solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32.
At their own 32-yard line.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. And you hate to see this for them, but they're looking at yet another loss to begin this season. Things really going from bad to worse as they trail here starting this drive 1st and 10 in the 4th quarter. Throw right side taken in by Adunze. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. 23 yards on the play.
That's good. More on Patriots. First down.
11 MT, take. 11 MT, take.
A final shot now for Burrow. And that will be incomplete as time has run out on this football game. Well, this was a very close ball game at halftime, Charles, but in the second half, that offense kind of kicked things into another gear, and they were able to pull away for the victory.
And Brandon, I think they're the type of team that just looked in the mirror and said, hey, ton of pressure on, but we're the type of team that can flat out handle it. They stood up with confidence, and made it happen for a victory.
So for the Seahawks, they move back over 500 at 3-2 now on the year. And they will head back home next week. Meanwhile, for New England, the calendar changed. October didn't help as they dropped to 0-5 on the year. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at home next week. And for Charles Davis and our entire crew here at EA Sports, I'm Brandon Gaudin saying so long, everybody.